down the field. Well, that means the numbers are favorable, and you want to run right at them.
First pass play. Hurts lets it go right before he's hit. Any coverage. Lamb goes up and gets it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To C.D. Lamb, and the Sooners waste no time getting on the board.
Joe, this defense is not built necessarily to stop the run between the tackles, but it's supposed to be built to stop this. Middle linebackers running behind. Those are two deep safeties. You're throwing into triple coverage, but that shows the kind of confidence Jalen has gotten this number of carries over the course of the season. They've been so doggone explosive.
Fake to Brooks. Hurts has all day to scan the field. Good coverage downfield, though. He'll dance around. He'll run into some space before Mike Rose ultimately gets there. And it'll be third down. Times dropping 8 into coverage. They'll do so here on 3rd and short. They're able to find a window to the H-back Jeremiah Hall for an Oklahoma first down.
Yeah, but Oklahoma football.
First down and 10 from the 27. Hurts will tuck it and run. He gets a block this time from Brooks. And crumbles to the 20. And not his fault. 395 yards through the air with a touchdown. And a bunch on the ground as well. Take advantage of the underneath coverage here. C.D. Lamb carving through the defense to make it 1st and goal. Touchdown in the first drive. Long reception here. Makes it 1st and goal from the 8. They bring him in motion. Hurts takes it straight up the middle for the touchdown. And the Sooners making it look easy early on tonight.
Front to not only win those battles, but wash them down as they're doing here in the first quarter.
Play action. Hurts throws incomplete, looking for
really special, and he said it's because he works so hard at his craft.
Junior out of Richmond, Texas. One of the all-time leading receivers here in just 2+ seasons. That's the first catch for their second leading receiver, Charleston Rambo. Really early to say this is a big play for Iowa State's defense, but it sure does seem like that. 2 quick scores for Oklahoma. Now 3rd and 5. They get rid of it quickly, and that was an opportunity for a pick 6 for Greg Eisworth. They'll settle for forcing the punt, but it was good night had he gotten his hands on that.
Yeah, now this is a veteran, and you can see it. He knows it. He really baits Jalen here into this throw. He plays the inside slant. He passes it off, and that's the play you have to make. If you're Matt Campbell, you're out on the road, you get Jalen. You don't fool.
That's who we need to be, the team that throws that haymaker, as he put it. And trying to put the pedal down after that haymaker better than they did in Manhattan. Hurts off play action, almost gets picked. Instead, it's C.D. Lamb. That is the 3rd missed opportunity for an Iowa State DB. This one belonged to Lawrence White.
Yeah, it's been every one of them. It was Bickham on the early touchdown. It was Eisworth, and this time Lawrence White is in the right spot. I mean, you play these coverages to try to get your guys in a situation where you can make that play. And those are the plays the Wildcats made 2 weeks ago. They have
his first year, team captain, unanimous choice from his teammates the next year. 2nd and long, Hurts pulls, gets a block from Rambo, and it gets stopped by Lawrence White.
That's interesting, Iowa State.
Cyclones have him in 3rd and long here, 3rd down 9. They empty it out. Lamb's the motion man. Here comes pressure. Hurts tucks it down, makes a man miss, gets a 1st down. Jalen Hurts shifting his way for 1st down yardage, but there is a flag down.
Shakes Lawrence White out of his shoes.
That's about a 20-yard loss net. And so 3rd down 16. Hurts throws, finds Lee Morris, who is close to the 1st down. He's got it. And so far, Oklahoma making all the plays that Iowa State isn't.
Yeah, and this is just simply too much cushion. You want to keep everything in front of you.
But still, incredible drama in that game in Fort Worth on FS1. First down from the 44. Hurts looking to run, now drops back and he'll throw. He's got a 1st down to A.D. Miller, who's got his first catch since the 2nd game of the season.
Remember that conflict I talked about? Watch 44, the middle linebacker here. It's a run, it's a pass. Jalen falls back, and then he's going to throw that ball right off my ear. Those are the situations you've got to take advantage of.
Hurts behind Brooks. Also got a block from Trajan Bridges. And an easy
style. There should have been a number of plays They're going to be real frustrated when they watch the tape on Monday.
Hurts pulls it at the last moment. Looked like he was going to let it go. Instead, he'll run inside the 10, bringing this first quarter to a close. 2 drives. They've got a 2nd and 4 here from the 6. It's Hurts. Not much room this time. 3rd down 4. Hurts facing pressure. Lofting to the end zone. Jump ball and a touchdown. Trajan Bridges. The true freshman who hadn't had a catch over the last 3 games gets one here for a score.
And what did Lincoln Riley tell us yesterday? He said, man, I feel like our 3 freshmen are just poised for some real success here down the stretch. Guys that have worked really hard. This is just your one-on-one. I want to talk about on the other side, creating those matchups and those situations that you like. And that's your big athletic freshman wide receiver on Braxton Lewis.
The part of college football who's much older because, yeah, we did that way back then. That's everything. That's our philosophy.
Jalen Hurts finding room here on 1st down. Mount Union 13 national success. And they actually moved to 9-0 today. 51-3 win. Clinch another conference title. Hurts retreating. Dump it off for Lamb. One-on-one with Datron Young. Able to make him miss. And Hurts keeps it. He's got a 1st down.
Yeah, and that's just the X factor that is so.
Empty set for him here. Bringing pressure with Mike Rose, who couldn't get there in time. It's Lamb hitting the accelerator, cutting it against the green, hurtling into the clear. There goes CeeDee Lamb. He gets a block. He gets inside the 5. He is, I believe, in. Can you believe it? He's in. Touchdown.
Can I believe it, Joe? I can believe it because I've seen it before. Zone coverage here. CeeDee Lamb sits down. We saw this earlier, and this is where you're just different, man. 1, 2, cut across the grain, 3, 4. He did it against K-State a week ago. He's done it against just about everybody, and then he, too, got the grown man in that line of scrimmage as well.
Sooners begin this drive with Hurts in trouble and sacked back at the 6 by Marcel Spears.
Not seen this a lot tonight, that initial penetration. Really good job by Ray Lima. Again, beating your block in this scheme. If you can defeat those situations, it's often 3.
Still a loss of 7. CeeDee Lamb. That time it gets blown up. Heck of it.
Also a bit uncharacteristic.
All 3 timeouts for the Sooners. Hurts the run. Makes Mike Rose miss. Stays on his feet to the 40. Let's check in with Bruce Feldman. 1st down from the 39 with a minute and a half. Iowa State bringing some pressure. It's picked up, giving Hurts time. But the coverage downfield very good. 2014. That's 17 November wins in a row. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Out of the timeout, Hurts looking to throw. A deep drop to let the routes develop. They'll check it down, Jeremiah Hall. Eisworth rips him down. And a 3rd down so far, but a couple of big pickups on 3rd and long. This is 3rd and 5, and against a blitz, Hurts underneath has Hall. Very close. Let's see where he stepped out. He's got enough. 1st down Oklahoma with a minute 11 and 2 timeouts. Hurts hit in the backfield this time. That replay well defended. Jamal Johnson.
Yard run.
Save the 2 timeouts. Spears the free rusher. Hurts heaves it out of bounds as Lawrence White came in there. I think you've touched on there. That defense that'll drop 7 or 8. Here they're bringing a couple of extra men. Forcing Hurts off his spot. He's still able to beat him. Braden Willis, only his 6th catch of the season, a 22-yard 3rd down conversion.
And you do so many things well, right? You get the pressure, you get Jalen off his spot, but this is where he's kryptonite to your scheme. He extends the play, has eyes down the field, and makes it happen.
From the 27 on the ensuing play, he's flushed again. Angles out of bounds after a gain of 2. Matt Leo hot. Got Lamb to the top of the screen. He pumps one way, runs the other, gets around Orion Vance and gets close to a first down with Will McDonald.
Optimize this opportunity, and man, are they ever.
16 seconds. Hurts rolling to his right, lofting for the end zone. Looking for Bridges. He'll get a flag on Anthony Johnson. Bridges already a touchdown earlier today. Oklahoma looking for a big score here. CeeDee Lamb in motion. Takes the fake. Hurts. Waits. Powers his way in for another touchdown. His 5th total in the first half. Against K-State.
28 rushes overall. I think a statement being made coming off that bye week to get back to playing violent physical football.
Hurts lofting downfield. Charleston Rambo, and he overshot him. Had a couple of steps on Anthony Johnson. This missed opportunity belongs to Oklahoma.
Yeah, and you don't see that much from Jalen. He usually, if anything, is going to underthrow the ball to give his guys the chance when they close cushion like that and explode out of the route. The one thing you don't want to do is overthrow.
And he's a hard guy to overthrow.
Yes, he is. To let Rambo go get it done.
Here we go on the other side of that third down story. Oklahoma was 6 for 8 in the first half. They convert nearly here with Lamb, but he can't hang on.
To let Rambo go get it done.
Here we go on the other side of that third down story. Oklahoma was 6 for 8 in the first half. They convert nearly here with Lamb, but he can't hang on. And it's 4th down as Iowa State gets off of the field.
Wow, that would have been nearly superhuman. You're going to see the route come across. This is where Hurts is at his best. Good time blitz right in the face of Jalen. And this is all about those two connecting. Right, he's covered up. But when you're throwing a CD and Jalen's throwing it, you're not covered. And that is one that
Oklahoma averages 10 plays of 20 or more yards per game. Get another one of them there. Here's Hurts trying to get around the edge. Now cut it back and get crunched. Lost. 2nd down, 14. Hurts retreats. Delivers underneath to Charleston Rambo. First catch of the game for Rambo.
Down earlier have tried to force the issue just a little bit to disrupt the timing. Going to do it again.
Here they come on 3rd and 4. Hurts scrambling, needs the 40. He's going to get it. So fresh to the downs from the 43. They empty it out for Hurts. He'll look to throw, scanning the field, hoping somebody comes loose.
In Baltimore? Yes, he's got a home at the next level.
To 21 for 242 through the air today. Looking for more. Tight coverage. He'll toss it to the sideline. Another dangerous throw. Greg Eisworth with the coverage on CeeDee Lamb, and it's 3rd and 10.
Well, I'll tell you what the Cyclones are doing about as good a job as anybody I've seen against Oklahoma this year. CeeDee nearly comes down with this one. There's that first initial option that Jalen is seeing.
Showing pressure again. They've brought it on 3rd down lately. This is going to be a free play. Hurts trying to make him pay, and he does with a 1st down to Lamb. Guy who's a captain is a sophomore. Hurts this time can't get away. Zach Peterson, who grew up dreaming.
4 per game on the season.
They move Eric Swenson over to right tackle. R.J. Proctor comes into the game, plays left tackle. Hurts out of a tight pocket to the sideline. Lamb gets away from Datron Young, loses the ball. Who's got it? Iowa State says they do. And with 14:26 left to go in this one, the Cyclones have it.
Here's the production we've been used to seeing.
Hurts was 3 of 7 passing in the second half. Given all day here. Checks it down to Brooks. Thrown out of bounds by Lawrence White. And that play clock way down before snapping it. Hurts to throw against a 3-man rush. Given time. Now takes off. Won't get it as he's driven down by Mike Rose. The first half. They figured it out here in the second. Can they do it one more time? Hurts Hurts looking to throw on 3rd and 7. He's retreating with Spears chasing him, and he throws an interception. Lawrence White picks it off. And with 2:43 left to go, Iowa State's got it in Oklahoma territory. Would you believe this?
Yes, because I've watched it this entire second half. The adjustments in the response from Iowa State, playing hard. And ultimately, Hurts cuts down half the field with this scramble. Runs out of real estate, runs out of room. And those 3 of them in the first half, they went off the hands of Iowa State, but not this time.